Hello friends, it is indeed that time of year, and I have been spending hours looking through the World Wide Web for gifts for my friends and family. And of course, during that process, I found a good few things that I wanted for myself. I do really pride myself on being able to find or create the perfect gift for someone, and I figured as part of my Vlogmas, which I have minimized, I did a pivot like I said last time, I figured that I would share some of my ideas with you, specifically where it pertains to writers. If you yourself are a writer and want to suggest some gifts to family members who are at a loss as to what to get for you, you can share this on your newsfeed or your story, wherever you like, in an email, and try to stave off the inevitable landslide of notebooks that are incoming. If you are not a writer and have friends or family members who are, and you would like to get them something other than a notebook, then this guide is for you. Not that I'm hating on notebooks, but as someone who has a pile of 50 of them that I have yet to use, the last thing that I need is another one, and I know I'm not alone. All right, let's get to it. I'm going to start you off with some cool Etsy products. While it's always important to support small businesses and small creators, it's more important than ever with everything that's been going on this year. So I took a little search through Etsy and found a few creative little things that the writer in your life will appreciate. I am going to put the links for everything I talk about down below, and I'm going to either flash some images around me or between shots, depending on my abilities as an editor tomorrow. So you will actually be able to find these products and purchase them if you like. First, vintage typewriter key necklaces. These are really cute, and while not your typical writing related thing, it is quite obviously writing related. It's a really nice understated little gift that you can get for someone. My mom got me one a little while back and I really love it. Of course, another good necklace that I found is one that says, "I'm silently correcting your grammar." And as someone who is like that, I would wear that. Third is two items, but I'm putting them together. One is a protagonist shirt and one is an antagonist shirt. Especially good if you happen to know siblings who are both writers. I think that would be really entertaining. Or a couple who are both writers. Also good. And next, some adorable little enamel pins. They're incredibly popular these days in the Etsy community and just in general. I really like them. I cannot get enough of them, and these are beautiful, especially these ones that I'm going to link. And a couple things for the writing process. A door hanger to keep out nosy family members. A pet pouch hoodie so that you can do the opposite with your furry friends. As you've seen in my videos, Ralph is constantly sitting on my lap, and I know that he would appreciate this a lot. And finally, these vintage Chinese healing balls. My mom has had them for years and years, and I love them. They're so elegant and unique, and they are very helpful for the hands. I just know that's going to get screenshotted out of context. Moving on to the next site, I would be remiss if I did not mention the NANOWRIMO website itself. Not only is the merch fun and perfect for anyone who has actually completed NANOWRIMO, but they have a lot of options for writers who have not done so yet, including a Time to Write travel mug, magnetic poetry set, group noveling kit with stickers, and an emergency pack, plus 4 incredibly useful books to inspire and assist in the writing process. Most importantly, I'm going to get my notes out here, by supporting NANOWRIMO, you are supporting 500,000 participants who explore their creative voices during Nano and Camp Nano, 80,000 students and educators who share their stories in their classroom through the Young Writers Program, 1,200 public libraries, bookstores, and community spaces hosting creative gatherings, and 900 worldwide volunteers helping writers to ignite their imaginations. Next up is our evil overlord, Amazon. I will give you a heads up that my links are affiliate links for these few products, but I found them first, and I signed up for the affiliate program after, so my intentions are purely to give you good gift ideas, not to earn money off of them myself. It's just a nice side effect should it occur. I will start with Rory's Story Cubes. These are a pocket-sized creative story generator that work like dice. They provide hours of imaginative play for all ages. You simply roll the cubes and come up with a story by looking at the 9 face-up images. It's pretty cool. I don't have any myself, but I am thinking of getting some because I think that would be a really great writing exercise. Second is, of course, an external hard drive. These are incredibly important. Backup, backup, backup. It's the most important thing you can do while you're writing, because if you've ever lost your writing, it is the worst experience in the world. And if you've got a dedicated external hard drive, it makes it so much easier to not lose your work. And finally, I'm recommending a plug-in coffee warmer. Have you ever sat down at your desk and you got your coffee, you're all ready to go, and then you start writing and you're way more into it than you thought you would be right away? You reach for your coffee and it's cold. It happens to me all the time. And if you are not a writer and have writer friends, it is happening to them too. It's a real problem in this world. So get that coffee warmer. You're going to get a lot of thanks for it. Last but not least, I would like to recommend one final product that has its own website as well as some subscriptions. Aquanotes, okay? I know I said no notebooks, but this is a little bit different. These are Aquanotes, and as the name insinuates, they are waterproof notes. So if you are someone who likes to take long baths and think during those baths, you're going to want to be able to write things down, because I have taken my phone into the bath before, and that is a big no. Once the writer in your life has their notes down, they can then organize them through Scrivener. While there is a free trial option, a license is going to be the best bet to get all the features and use it long term. And it makes a great gift. Scrivener is a word processing program and outliner designed for authors. It provides a management system for documents, notes, and metadata. This allows the user to organize their notes, concept, research, and whole documents for easy access. To wrap this up, no gift list would be complete without mentioning Spotify and Audible. Not sponsored, not anywhere near being sponsored by anyone, maybe someday. Personally, I listen to music all the time, especially while I write. I love creating playlists, and I can change my entire writing mood by putting on a different song. Honestly, at this point, I don't know what I would do without Spotify Premium, and I highly recommend it as a gift to any writer in your life. Or, I mean, any music lover as well, of course. And while productivity is important and you're not going to find yourself listening to any ebooks while you are writing, inspiration is important too. Get the writer in your life a subscription to Audible, and they can buff up on all their favorites and maybe even discover something new. Along with music, I do get a lot of use out of reading new stories and emulating that author's voice in my writing if I like what they're doing. It's really, really useful. And that is all for now. I know there are a few of these guides floating around already, and I really tried not to look through any of them extensively. I did a couple little glances just to make sure after I wrote my list I wasn't doing something that was exactly the same as someone else. I believe that you'll find more than a few new concepts in here that will really help you out in this gift-giving season, maybe even the next, maybe at birthdays too. Links for everything I've mentioned can be found in the description down below. As always, like, subscribe, hit the bell button to get notifications, and say hi in the comments. I love hearing from you, and I don't hear from people nearly enough. I know you're watching, you're just so very quiet. And I hope you are having a day that is as wonderful as you are. Bye!